Hello, my name is Brayden Oski.
And I'm Austin Morales, and you're watching The Nerd Gamer On.
And today we're talking about all the biggest announcements from the PlayStation Showcase of 2021. We are very excited, and we know you are too. Let's see what it's all about right here.
And as always, if you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and bang that bell, because you know you want to. Do it for the Brit.
PlayStation announced, as they always do, hey y'all, we're having an event, but it's not just a state of play, it's a PlayStation Showcase. And when they say a showcase, they mean business. And they announced it, and it was like coming like 2 or 3 days, 4 days later or something like that. I was like, holy shit, what are we going to get? What's going to happen? There's all kinds of speculation and rumors and stuff like that. And it happened.
We knew we're getting certain things.
Yeah. What were you like certain of ahead of time? Well, actually, no, don't tell me that, because then we got to know. Well, no, just tell me. Tell me what you're thinking of.
Ragnarok, for sure. That's probably like the only one I knew was gonna happen.
You said things, Austin. So what are you talking about?
Well, I'm sure some people knew things were gonna happen.
I know, but you said you knew things. You said we knew things. What?
Well, I was gonna say Spiderman, but I was like, I didn't know Spiderman was gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't either, actually. I had thought that
we're gonna get Spider-Man stuff.
They could do like a title reveal or something, but I didn't expect them to show what they did.
Yeah, true.
But on that note, so let's talk a little bit about what was announced. So Austin just mentioned God of War Ragnarok. So this is what they closed the show out with, as they typically would. And it wasn't just what I was surprised about with Ragnarok is that not only was it like a reveal, because before we just had the title and it was like, hey, God of War is coming. Get ready, get excited. Everybody's like freaking hyped and lost their shit. But it was actually like a 5-6 minute, 3-4 minute trailer featuring lots of gameplay and different parts of the world. And it wasn't just like one piece, because like I remember when they first announced the first God of War, they had that really long scene that was just like one continuous scene, because they really want to highlight the whole continuous shot throughout the entire game, I guess. But this one was like a lot of stuff all over the place. They showed getting in the boat. They showed a little bit of the bond between Kratos and Atreus, who's now older, a little bit of a teen, fighting against his father. Not just like, Father, tell me all the things you want to teach me. He's like, fuck you, Dad. I want to.
He wasn't even like that either. He was pretty much he's acting like a teenager beforehand.
Oh, was he? See, I didn't play the game, so I don't know. I'm a terrible person when it comes to the God of War series.
No, there's a good I won't say chunk of the game. There's a part of the game where Atreus like goes against his father because he thinks he knows everything because he's a child. So I can only imagine it's going to get worse.
Yeah, for sure.
I know, right? I know.
But yeah, the God of War trailer looked awesome. It did, like, I don't know. It looks like it's more. I don't know what it looks like more of. It seems like there's a lot more of like intense combat sequences, interesting character interactions. It seems like much less of a personal story, even though there's still that bond between the two of them. But it seems like it's gonna be a lot bigger as far as like who you interact with, things that you do, where you go, stuff like that. I don't know. What kind of impression did you get for it? You played the game. You know what would happen.
Yeah, I think. Well, let me start off. Let me go back because I want to say some things before answering your question. Sorry, Brett.
No, go for it.
So when I watched this trailer, I was excited. I understand. I already knew this was coming, so like hype's already there. Watching this trailer, I was like, this is gonna be sweet. But I'm not as excited as I was when I saw the last trailer for God of War, because to bring the game back and to look, I mean, it was being made completely differently to give this like very authentic cinematics, very in-depth story. And with this one, it's like, I know what I'm going to get already. I'm excited about it, but I'm not as hyped as I was before, because there's like, doesn't seem like there's anything too new here. Obviously, there's new worlds and stuff, and I'm sure there'll be new mechanics. Actually, there are new mechanics. Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's any more, but there probably will be. So it's like, I'm just excited to see what the story is going to hold. So there's that. So I'm like already hyped, and my hype can't get any higher than just give me the game so I can play it.
Yeah.
So this trailer wasn't like, oh my God.
Right.
Other ones were, but we'll get to that. What was your question again?
No, I forgot.
Shit.
Yeah, so there's that. But who was that girl at the end? Did you recognize her? Was she in the game?
No, she's new.
Okay. Because it seemed like, I don't know if I missed something in the trailer or what, but like she said something like, I don't know, come with me, or I don't know, something like that. But I felt like the way that they showed her for like a hot minute, and then she said something, and then she was gone, as if like people that had played the game previously should know who she is.
No, I think it was more of a tease of like, hey, everyone's curious about what's going to happen in this game. So
there's a new character.
Wait a little bit, and we're going to answer all your questions with the release of the game.
Yeah.
I think that was more of like what they're trying to get across.
Possibly. Yeah. But what was interesting about this game is we didn't get a release date, right? We just got it next year. Yeah. So it's just coming. But it looks cool. I mean, I'm excited for it. So there you go.
I'm pumped, man.
God of War Ragnarok. I still need to be the first God of War, all that stuff. Then we got Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which is like, holy shit. Insomniac this year, in the last, year, they brought out Miles Morales, and then they proceeded like less than 6 months later to bring out Ratchet and Clank. It's like, how the fuck did they do that? Both of which were incredible games.
Yeah.
Highly regarded. And now they're like, hey, guess what? We got Spider-Man 2 coming out. It's not the only thing they have, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But Spider-Man 2 was teased, and they showed a cinematic trailer featuring Peter Parker and Miles Morales facing off against none other than Venom. Venom popped in there a little bit. And there was a voice that was narrating it. I don't know who that was, but they did say here that it was confirmed that Candyman's Tony Todd will voice Venom. But you and Jason were talking about somebody whose name I didn't recognize because I don't know enough about this.
No, Jason was saying I didn't know. Jason was saying it was going to be Falcon, I think, the guy from Homecoming, or the villain from Homecoming. At least I think that's what he was saying. I could be wrong.
He said that's Kraven the Hunter, and the villain talking.
Okay, then I don't know who that is.
So okay, never mind. I don't know why I asked you. You're useless. Awesome.
Sorry,
useless.
I don't know. I don't know that. But
yeah,
the possibility of them having a co-op game is high.
Actually, it's not. They came out and confirmed that this is not
you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
In the trailer, they show them both on there, like fighting together.
Because it looked like it was going to be co-op, and I was like really upset about that. But Insomniac did come out later and said, no, sorry, it's not co-op.
Damn.
So, but I will bet very highly that we'll be switching back and forth between these characters at different points.
Oh, for sure.
So we'll have, some moments with Miles Morales and his electricity, and other moments with Peter Parker and his abilities and stuff like that. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So
I have a theory of what's going to happen in this game. So Venom's going to be there. So we have that, Xenos look alien fungus it's not a fungus, but from outer space that comes, and eventually you have the black suit Spider-Man who gets that Xenos alien on him, which kind of makes him more aggressive and not so much Peter Parker. And so what I'm thinking is that Miles is going to have to attack Peter.
Ooh, that could be interesting. And have like a little internal fight going on.
Yeah. I think I think there's that's going to happen in this game. It's going to be Spider-Man versus Spider-Man.
That could be cool.
At some point.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is going to be incredible, and I can't wait. Unfortunately, it's not coming out till 2023.
Fine. That's fine. We'll wait.
Because they just finished Miles Morales, but it's going to be lovely. And, it was a great reveal for this thing. So then not only do they have that, they announced Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is getting a remake for PS5.
All right, just throw it out there, Brett. Throw it out there for everybody. You got to hype that shit up, man.
I don't know what to hype about. It's nice.
Oh my god! All right. Okay. So, all right. This game is amazing.
Is it good? I mean, is it?
It is freaking phenomenal, and it's okay. We knew this was coming. People knew this was coming. We're like, okay, but we did. There was articles.
Oh yeah, maybe it was. I don't know.
I think we covered it.
Yeah, it might have.
Anyway, we knew this was coming. We didn't know when. We didn't know how. We didn't know who. Where, obviously this game's coming, and it's going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Like, holy shit. PlayStation, like, this is the game that just sold the whole thing. I mean, there's so many good, amazing freaking things here, but for this to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive,
Wait,
that is
stop you
huge.
for a second. It came out after the fact it's a timed exclusive. So it's not just exclusive. It's timed exclusive, yeah.
Well, good enough for them. They get it early.
Yep.
Before everybody.
Not to burst your bubble, but yeah.
Man, how many bubbles are being burst around here? God dang it.
Yeah, it's interesting because even this article mentions that, but then I read after the fact that it's a, timed exclusive, but who knows how long that's going to be.
That's true. A year.
Yeah. But I'm excited because I never played it. And the fact that it's a remake means it's going to be good, it's going to be great, not just good.
Yeah.
It's going to have all the things fixed that, were not fixed from the first game that could not be fixed. I mean, like Mass Effect, for example, like I'm sure there's stuff in there, which I haven't played the Legendary Edition yet, but my guess is, this is going to be way better because this is like fully rebuilt from the ground up. So I love that.
Dude, it's gonna be killer.
Yeah.
Freaking killer.
Well, there was also rumors that they were making a new game. BioWare was working on that was going to be like Star Wars Knights of the High Republic, I believe was the name of it, or something of the High Republic.
Yeah.
So I think that's what some people were pretty hyped on, but a remake I think is totally fine and awesome. I mean, this game
it's
came
going to sell
out
like hotcakes.
freaking 18 years ago, which is insane.
I mean, it's one of those best games of all time. Like, it sits in that category.
I know it's in your category for sure. I know you've talked about that quite a bit.
It just is.
I'm surprised I never played it. I guess it's because I never played RPGs back then, but it's shocking to me. But anyway.
I played a lot of Star Wars games, and it came out, and I started playing it, and I played that for hours, dude, hours. Yeah. I mean, just like Mass Effect, you want to go back and see what all the other choices are. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Consistently. Anyway, pump, man. That's what, like, really, that was a cherry on top.
Well, there was more cherries to be had.
That's true.
Because what came out of left field, did not at all expect anything related to this. Developed again by Insomniac Games. They're just cranking out titles left and right. They announced that they are working, and they teased Marvel's Wolverine.
Dang.
You not excited about this?
I am. I was like, I thought you were going to say more. I was going to let you talk.
No, I mean, that's it.
No, it's like
PS5.
Yeah, because the trailer opens up with like Marvel. And it's like, oh, it's going to be Insomniac Games, and then it goes to Marvel, and it's like, okay, well, obviously it's going to be Spider-Man. And then no, it's freaking Wolverine sitting on a bar, pulling his claws out to attack some guy that's about to come up behind him and shank him. Like, oh my God. Like, we knew they were going to make a new superhero game. We didn't know what it could be. We did some speculation maybe last year or something like that, like what maybe we need to see. Pretty sure we said Wolverine's probably a good one. I can't remember, but yeah, this is perfect for their wheelhouse. Like, this is we need a really awesome cinematic Wolverine game, and I know they can deliver.
What I like about this too is that the person that is running the game, the creative director, is Brian Horton, who is the creative director behind Spider-Man Miles Morales. So he worked on that, and then now this is his next title, and it's gonna be a full-size game. And instead of the lighthearted mix of Spider-Man, this is going to have a very dark tone. So it's going to be like a dark version of the Marvel stuff that we've come used to. So
good, we need that.
Miles Morales is great. So I'm very excited to see what this guy can do with his own game starting from scratch in a full-blown world. So should be fun.